together. Know you each and every way. I promise to be honest when I speak to you. Wanna put you at the top of my list. Wanna walk it like I talk it. Wanna give you everything. Please tell me that you're rocking with this. You know all the ways to speak to me. I like it when it's just us talking, and you don't hold it against me. That you don't really need me for nothing, but I need you for everything. And when I'm honest with you, telling you my issues, you keep it official. Every time I kick it with you, it's no games, no games. Oh, don't change, don't change. 'Cause you mean the world to me. You are my everything, and I never, no, never, never ever wanna know what it's like without you. I know they're gonna get me on this.
For 50 years, Methodist Charlton Medical Center has been here for our friends and neighbors. 50 years.
Wait it out. Hold on. Time's coming. Don't give up. You need to wait it out. Hold on. Time's coming. You gotta hold on a little. Hold on. Hold on. I've had my share of ups and downs, and my downs tried to take me out. Over and over and over, I can hear my mama telling me, baby, you're gonna win in the end. Hey love, Grand Rising, come on in, take a seat, get comfortable. How you doing? How you vibing? Who is this? 146? Wait it out. Hold on. Time's coming. Hey, ooh, hey Sierra. Who is this? Oh, that's not Sierra. Girl, I'm sorry. Let me get closer, child. I can't see. Who is this? Kia. Okay. Hey, Kia. Hey, Teen Reader. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Hey, my love. How are you doing? I've been missing you. Where you at? I got on last night and did a little extra little session, look, hoping that y'all was gonna get on. Where you been? I know you had your student or whatnot. How's that going, my love? So welcome, 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 my beautiful souls. I'm so happy to see you. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. You know, I absolutely am, but I make it my business to do so, right? So today is day 14 of our 21 days to self-love and soul alignment challenge. If you're new, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here, my love. Get comfortable, take a seat. If you are on day 14, I am so stinking proud of you. You are more than halfway through this thing. So listen, the dedication to yourself, the fact that you're showing up for yourself speaks volumes. Keep up the good work. In Somerton, South Carolina, I'm training, doing good. So I was thinking about you. I've been hearing that it's some crazy stuff going on in Carolinas. I don't know if it's the north or the south, but wherever you are, make sure that you're being careful, please. So today our topic is going to be progress, not perfection, okay? First of all, nothing nor anyone is perfect. So trying to be perfect, especially in this space in your life on this journey, let it go. You trying to be perfect is only going to detour you from staying your course, okay? You trying to be perfect is you setting goals that are absolutely out of reach right now, and so you do not want to overwhelm yourself, okay? So make sure that You are doing things and setting goals that are attainable. Remember, small changes every day is what is going to lead to longevity when it comes to you changing your journey. Okay, so today we're going to talk about self-compassion, and I'm not even going to go too far in it because we've already been talking about self-compassion. We've been covering this since day one, so you should already be practicing this. You should be in the midst of this. So we're going to talk about a few ways to cultivate that self-compassion, and then I'm going to jump back to, what are we on, day 14? So day 12, I gave you the 7 different awarenesses, so I'm going to break those down for you real quick so you will have the full understanding. The thing about me is I'm going to make sure you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. I'm not trying to use any big fancy words, all of these things. The thing about it is people use these words and stuff like this, first of all, to make you feel intimidated, to make you feel like you don't understand, you don't deserve, you don't. So we don't do that over here. So like I said, I'm going to go through those 7 awarenesses and break them down for you. If at any point you have any questions or comments, you already know. Let me know. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for you. So the first thing when it comes to you practicing self-compassion is you are going to acknowledge your feelings without judgment. I don't care if it's feelings of guilt, shame, jealousy, whatever it is. You are no longer that person, okay? So you absolutely understand that this time is the time for you to face these feelings so you can process them and let it go. So don't be so judgmental on yourself, okay? Number 2, the same compassion you give to one of your loved ones or one of your friends when they come with you with their problems and their issues, this is what you want to give to yourself. But ramp it up a notch, okay? Because you are giving yourself extra love right now, extra understanding, okay? Extra time. So the third thing is going to be self-forgiveness. You have to forgive yourself. Remember, you are not what happened to you. You are not what you went through. You are not what the people think and feel about you. So therefore, the only validation that matters right now is your own. The only ideas, opinions of you that should concern you at this moment in your life are absolutely your own. You don't have time for outside energy right now. You are rebuilding your vessel. Okay, part of it is the vessel that you already currently are has enough outside input into it. This is why you're going in and redoing it. So you can be who you were meant to be, so you can tap into your core. Okay, so self-forgiveness, okay? And last but not least, release the self-critic. I just said it. Don't be so hard on yourself right now. This is the time to give yourself love, grace, patience, and understanding. Right? This is what cultivates self-love, and that's the end goal here. So be patient with yourself. Just make sure that you are on the right track. And if when you have those moments that you get off track, make sure that you're able to self-regulate, okay? As long as you're able to self-regulate, you will be fine. Don't beat yourself up. You beating yourself up is only going to discourage you, and then you are going to revert back to the comfortability zone. What you already know, what you've already been dealing with. Okay? Again, it's so simple that it's complicated, and so complicated that it's simple. You just have to make sure you're really finally tuning in, okay? Make sure that you're listening to your body. Make sure that also in this time of self-compassion that you are practicing self-care. Loving on yourself, nourishing yourself, cultivating these new emotions that you now want to come up to surface. Your emotions is what creates your reality. What you feel, believe, and think about yourself is the life that you can only experience, my love. Okay? Now, when it comes to this awareness, okay, awareness is the first step into you coming into change. Because first of all, you can't change what you don't know, right? You cannot make a difference in a space in yourself if you are not privy to what is going on. Not only outside of you, but inside of you. Inside of you is the key. You get everything together on the inside, and everything outside of you will automatically fall into place. The problem with this is it's hard to hone in. It's hard to go in and to be able to stay there and maintain that vibration while everything outside of you is more real to you. Okay, so there's seven different awarenesses. Okay, so I'm gonna give them to you right quick so you can have a better understanding. Okay, and again, give yourself grace. Don't overwhelm yourself. I know I'm giving you a lot, but you implement it as you can. But you just make sure that you're going from one thing to another. You're not allowing anything to creep in into your vessel in the midst of this 21 days here of this journey. Okay, so the first awareness is self-awareness. Awareness of self. This is consciousness awareness that allows you to think, reason, choose, exercise free will, elevate options, and make decisions. Through your self-awareness, you have communication with your body through sensations of sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. The five senses. Now, I want to put a little side note in here because, yes, you are more tuned in to your five senses, but this is absolutely going to be the time and space for you to tap into that sixth sense, which is your being, your intuition, right? Allow yourself to feel, allow that feeling to guide you, okay? This is absolutely going to be a part of your self-awareness, okay? Make sure that you're meditating. That meditation is going to get you more in tune with your self-awareness. You need to not only be in tune with your mind, body, and soul, but you also need to be in tune with your spirit. Your spirit is your essence, your presence. This is your plug. Your spirit carries information to your soul. Not only that, certain things that we deal with when it comes to emotions absolutely become spirits because we have given them life. The fact that you received and believed the thought of that particular emotion and allowed it to come into your vessel has now given it a spirit, has now given it life. This is why you face those moments of depression or anxiety or over being overwhelmed or that rebellious spirit like I was talking about last night. These are spirits. So you being in your awareness, you being conscious and present in your body is going to absolutely allow you now to recognize when these spirits are at play so you can begin to rebuke them and dismiss them from your vessel. They cannot stay there if you don't allow them to be there. Okay? The next thing is going to be emotional awareness. Emotional awareness is your ability to recognize and feel the emotions and feelings not only of yourself, but of others. Okay? When you are aware and in control of your emotions, you can communicate with compassion and empathy. Now, the thing about it is, and this is why, and I'm going to do a video about this, because if you are an empath, it is easy for you to allow other people's emotions consume you. So, the thing about being an empath is, you don't want to be sympathetic to an extent, right? Because when you allow yourself to sympathize with somebody, then now you're feeling sorry for them, which is going to then make you feel obligated to help, to do this and do that and all these things, when right now that energy needs to be coming back within yourself. So empathize, but don't sympathize. Also, when you are in a place or a space and you notice that your mood changes out of nowhere, that is absolutely a red flag that you may be picking up somebody else's emotion. So when you have that shift in your energy, in your mood like that, you need to stop, go into self, and figure out where that emotion is coming from, because it may not be yours. I know this may sound like a lot, but I'm telling you what I know. You know the thing about me, I don't get on here and tell you nothing I don't know. Okay, so that's when you want to be doing those energy checks, okay? And if you figure out that the emotion is not yours, you want to send it back to the light. Send it to the light. Okay? With love, peace, all the beautiful things. But at some point, you will probably get a confirmation about this, meaning somebody calling you, or you coming across somebody and they tell you about that emotion that they were experiencing, and then you will absolutely understand. Because another thing is, it's a little side note here, you can absolutely pick up emotions from others that are not in your vicinity. Okay? And when you pick them up, they will absolutely feel like your own. So again, another way to recognize this is when your mood shifts just out of nowhere. Okay? The next one is going to be situational awareness. Situational awareness means being aware of what is happening around you. It means understanding how information, incidents, and your own actions will affect your goals and objectives, both now and in the near future. Listen. You have to be aware of what is going on around you. Okay? You are energy. Energy is ever present. That means wherever you go, whoever you are around, there are energies looking to enter your vessel. And depending on your mood, your energetic state, the emotion you're operating out of, you make yourself more susceptible to certain energies. If you are vibrating low, what that means is when you go into a place or a space around other people, you absolutely are open for low, heavy, dense, energetic vibrations to enter your vessel. If you're vibrating high, right, not only is that a shield around you, which is going to repel those negative energies, but you are absolutely going to be open for beautiful experiences because you are vibrating at a certain frequency. Okay, this is your power. These are your superpowers. Okay, the next is going to be environmental awareness. Environmental awareness is the ability to understand and recognize that many factors relating to your environment and how they can benefit or limit you. It also means having an understanding that your external physical conditions can affect and influence your growth, development, and physical survival. This absolutely means that you can't just go anywhere. You can't just do anything. Your environment is absolutely contributing to the vibration that you give off. I'm here to tell you, I grew up in the hood, in the ghetto, whatever you want to call it. This is why I was in the streets at 11 years old, beginning to sell drugs, and went to prison and all these things here. Because I was exposed. My environment absolutely was controlling my life. This is what you have to understand. The thing about life is, unfortunately, you only do what you know and what you see. And what you know is what is taught to you. Whether it be by your parents, the school, the news, the media, whatever it is. So, if your environment is not the best, then it is absolutely going to be not only your obligation, but your responsibility to yourself to create a new one. I don't care if you have to. Baby, I have been in a closet before. Okay? In my room. Closet this big, baby. Do you hear me? I knew I couldn't be out there. First of all, the environment, you need to be able to start whatever it is in your mind before anything, right? You need to be able to close, look, don't play with me. You need to have the ability to be able to close your eyes and be wherever the hell you need to be. That's part of you meditating, tapping into your core. Because I tell you what, baby, I will disappear. Do you hear me? I'm gone. Because I will not. You cannot allow your environment to dictate your life. Hey, Kevin. Hey, baby. Hey, my love. Do you hear me? This is one of the most heart-wrenching things to me till this current day is seeing people that I know and that I love still stuck in that space. Not only are they stuck in that space physically, but some of them are not even there physically, but they're stuck in their minds, their hearts, their souls. And whenever you come across them, well, you remember when? No, absolutely I don't. It's not 1990 damn nine no more. You have to be able to move on. I don't care where you were born or what you know, what you see, and that's what no, absolutely not. It's what you knew. But the thing about it is, I just heard this last night. It's not, it is what it is. It was what it was, and now you choose. How about that? But see, that would be putting too much responsibility on you. It's easier for you to avoid these things because you don't want to take accountability and responsibility for them. You don't want to fail. You don't want to try something, do something, and not make it. Well, guess what? That is a part of life. That is a part of the new you. You absolutely have to learn new things. And a part of that means you're not going to be successful the first time. It doesn't mean just because you're not successful yet in this space to go back to that space or to stay in this space because you're not willing to do what it takes to go to this one. This is a personal choice. Okay? So at the end of the day, it's up to you. But you absolutely can do it. Ain't nothing, what is it? How does it go? Ain't nothing that comes easy worth having. That's the problem now with the world is quick gratification and all this modification of bodies and oh God. Stop. 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 You don't have to go get your body done and get your face done here and all these things. If you tap into your true being and your true core, because with all that, with living in your purpose and fulfilling your destiny, all these beautiful things come with it, baby. Just a little side note. Sorry, that was a little rant. My bad. So the next thing is going to be 360 awareness. That's a 360. Okay, 360 awareness. Creating an awareness of what is around you at all times is described as a 360 environmental awareness. This means being aware of your surroundings as much as possible and at all times. Using a 360 view increases your consciousness, awareness of the environment and what is occurring. You got to understand, baby, if you in a place or a space, or you are just as responsible, or you see what I'm saying, if something was to happen, if something was to go awry, you would be just responsible as anybody else that's in the place or the space. Stop trying to fit in and be cool. You weren't made to fit in. You weren't made to look the same, to be doing the same thing as everybody else and all this here. It's time to tap into your authenticity. Ain't that how you said? Yeah, your authenticity. Your genuine self. I'm telling you now, you're going to shock the hell out of yourself when you begin seeing who you really are. When you begin to step into your power, when that walk start changing, when that look start changing, that confidence starts, baby, listen. Francis Gaming, oh wow, you black? I am. What color you thought I was? Okay, so the next thing is going to be unconscious awareness. That battery, that's a part of that battery, right? The unconscious awareness is the storehouse of your memory, habits, beliefs, instincts, emotions, and knowledge. Okay? Unconscious awareness is the part of the mind that directs the involuntary and automatic processes of the body. Through its operation, it automatically rebuilds, repairs, and operates the body. So this is the thing, right? Because you also have, I want to say, subconscious awareness too. And a part of that awareness is, first of all, the subconscious is the program, right? It's the part of you that is the fleshy part. To also call it the fleshy part, because that's the part of you that just does the things that you're used to doing every day without thinking, on repeat, just the repetition, the gist. And then you have that unconscious awareness. And so, like I was talking about last night, when it comes to the unconscious awareness, well, you will now begin to recognize it because you're now in your consciousness, right? But there's little things and habits and tweaks and stuff that you have, and you doing it, and you're not even realize that you're doing it. Okay, this is a part of that unconscious awareness. And so when these things come about, don't be hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself. It's good. You just know you don't want to do it no more. And so at that moment, you shut it down. You don't give it attention. You don't give it any energy. And slowly but surely, these things will begin to fall away. Okay? Like I said, this is your life. The thing about it for me is, I've been not living for so long, and all I want for you is to wake up, tap in, get into it, but get into yourself. You are an endless treasure. You are an endless treasure. You are an endless supply. You have a infinite storage capacity of ideas and gifts and talents and things to do and become and overcome. And I'm just telling you here now, I don't even have words. You're the most amazing thing that you will ever find, but you must seek yourself. Okay? You got to stop running from what was and become who you were created to be. And I'm telling you now, he, she, they're absolutely beautiful. I'm telling you now. That's why I'm on here. I can see them, but you can't. Get into yourself. So, the exercise that I want to leave you for tonight is, like I said, we're 14 days in. And so, what are you proud of? This is what I want you to go into. What are you proud of? The thing about this journey is, my love, you got to celebrate yourself. Remember, you're not seeking no outside validation right now. So all your celebration, all your praise, all your validation has to come from you. So celebrate yourself. Give yourself your flowers. Look, give yourself your flowers here. Okay? And when you do these things, do them with meaning. I'm going to tell you now, if you're doing any of this shit, excuse my language. If you're doing any of this stuff that we've been on here talking about for these last 14 days and ain't no intention behind it, you are wasting time. You are treading water. You are doing absolutely nothing. What you failing to realize is it may be hard for you to tune in, for you to tap in, but if you could just spend 30 seconds in intention, that is you recalibrating the system. But it has to be intentional. It has to be felt. It has to be able to start impressing on that subconscious and unconscious mind, my love. This is why I keep telling you, don't do too much, because you're going to be upset that I'm doing the things I'm writing in my journal every day. I'm saying the affirmations. I'm doing this, but nothing's happening because there's no intention behind it. Yeah, you're doing it, but you don't mean it. At the fuck off. At the fuck off. So it's not going to work. You can't do it like that. That's not how you do it. Okay? Who is this? Magpie Tail. Oh, these names. Hey, baby. Where are you from? I've not seen you here before. Welcome, Grand Rising. How are you doing? Well, we need more people like us. This is the thing. We need more people like us. And there's not going to be a lot. So this is why I keep telling you too. Don't be looking for outside validation, or for people to understand, or for people to be like my grandkids. My grandkids love a good high five. Listen, don't be expecting the people to high five you and all these things. They are not going to understand initially. Everybody does not rise in consciousness at the same time. This is why when you begin to wake up, you begin to rise. You absolutely cannot concern yourself with anybody else, because if you allow them to, they are going to keep you from ascending and transcending. The best thing that you can do is to go up and then come back down and get everybody else. And that's still not guaranteed. What you have to understand about the people is they can see you. They can watch you going through these beautiful things. They can see the things happening in their life. But again, if a person does not believe it, speak it, intentionalize it over their own lives, they will never have it. And it is not your obligation. We all have our own journeys that we came to this earth to do. And I know it's hard, you know. You love your mother, you love your father, your grandpa, your kids, and all these things. But you have to understand, at the end of the day, this life is not just what you think it is. Let me say it like that. You got a job to do. We all do. Every person walking this earth has a specific job to do. If you do not do it, it will not happen. You're going to have to keep coming down here and do it again. Not only that, before you came to this earth, before you came down here, you signed up for this. Do you understand me? You signed a contract. You picked your children, your family, your mother, your father. This was all orchestrated up there before you came down here. You came down here and forgot what you were supposed to be doing. And that's okay. That's part of the program. That's exactly what they wanted you to do. So, like I keep telling you, the time that you get here, the time that you find yourself here, the moment that you wake up is absolutely your moment. You've not missed anything. You cannot miss, you cannot lose anything because it's all inside of you. You've not even opened it up yet. You don't even know where it's at. Okay, so stay your course. Stay your course. Is this the only 21 days you're going to be doing? Absolutely not. As soon as you do this 21, you're going to need to go into another 21 and another one after that and probably another one after that. But that's okay, because what else were you doing? This whole time leading up to this point, ask yourself, what have you been doing? Another question I want you to ask yourself is, if everything that you know right now, listen to me, if everything you know right now is all that you know, what do you know? What do you really know? What do you really know? Not what did somebody else tell you, not what you learned in school. What do you know? What knowledge, what wisdom have you attained for yourself with no intercessor, with no middleman? Just you, from your spirit to higher spirit. What do you know? I'm going to leave you with that. I love you. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Robert, make sure you are being careful. I'm not kidding. Okay? I love you. I love you all. Oh, I was going to say something here. What was I going to say? God darn it. It just left me. Well, I don't know. What was it? It'll come back to me. I'll tell you tomorrow. But I love you. Enjoy the rest of your night. But what do I want you to absolutely make sure that you do for the rest of your night? Bye-bye. Oh, wait. That's what I was going to say. Not I just press cancel. Tomorrow's live is going to be early because I'm gonna have my grandkids tomorrow, and you know I got 3 of them, so they keep me very busy and they love their grandma listening. So when they're here, I just like to love on them. So I'm gonna do the live a little earlier tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. I love you guys.